Creatives, how are you? Welcome back to the Nerd Creative channel. FANHOME Star Wars, building the Millennium Falcon. In this video, we'll be completing stage 51 of the build. Grab yourself a coffee, sit back, relax and enjoy. As always, we've got merch for the channel. We have our Nerd Creative range and our Stay Creative range. Links in the description. Get whatever you want. enjoy. With every stage of the build comes component parts and a magazine. These are the component parts for stage 51. There's a really good graphic of the model. Thai SA Bomber. Millennium Falcons Quad-Dex Power Core. Quad-X. Here's a list of all the components for this stage and the step-by-step instructions. Looks like we're going to be doing some more framework, which is good. So we're going to, just like we did with the lower section, we're doing with the upper section. And some more examples of some effects that can be done. Dark yellow detailing, grey over red details. Yep, I'm definitely going to be doing some of this kind of work and make mine more like this one here. You can't see it because it's really small, but more like this one here. There. So that it looks like it's from a used universe, because that one there just looks brand new. We can't have that. We can't have that. It's not Star Trek, it's Star Wars, the used universe. So before we begin, I always like to make sure that what it says we have here, we have in here. So we've got another hull plating, and we've got another couple pieces of hull frame. We've got a rib. Can't see if it's a hull rib. Oh yeah, we've got a hull rib in here. And we should have a square thing as well. Can't see it. Yeah, we might not have it in there. Oh yeah, there it is. And we've got a couple, we've got 3 2-hole connectors. So we've got everything that it says we're supposed to have at this stage of the build. We've got our screws, we've got our screwdrivers, we've got our components, we've got our magazine. Let's begin. So I brought the frame back from the last video because we're going to be working on it in this video. So we're going to add a 2-hole connector to this corner here. So we need a screw. So it's going to go in there. Preloaded with a screw in there. There we go. That's it in there. Got to add another 2-hole connector into this hole here. that. Then we got connect this assembly here next to TF. So this is TF14 and it's going next to TF11 like that. Just checking. Yeah. So we're going to need a couple of screws to connect that. Alright, just going to loosely have that in there while I get the second one in. Don't want to put any more strain on that screw. Tighten this one up. Like that. Got to put a second 2-hole connector, or should I say a third screw hole connector here. I don't know which way it's going to be pointing. Down. It's going to be pointing down like that. Like that. And then we're able to put this one in, which is a funny shape, and that's going to go there. It's going to connect there and it's going to connect there, so we need 2 screws. So that's the That's the frame part of this video done. So what we've got to do is we've got to assemble this rib because we're going to attach the rib to this. So I'm going to assemble this rib off camera and I'll come back. So I've assembled the rib, and the rib goes here. So we need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws. 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to start at the top. And do the bottom one. Screw the inner to 15 knotting. Yeah. So it hangs over, and it's supposed to hang over like that. So I've got the two ends. So I'm going to get this one. Make sure this center one's fit, and they do. Get the last one at the bottom. And we need another 2 screws. And this rib, structural strengthening rib, will be in place. There we go. That's the rib done, and that's all this frame done, connected, and that is what it should look like. And that completes stage 51 of the build. I'd like to thank you for your company. I'll see you in the next video. Stay creative.